So you are really going to play Tracer. I'm Muzick, and I'm going to help you blink into action. Tracer is a high skill cap hero. The more difficult build you play, the better she can perform. Tracer requires practice, patience, and thought. I think that if you're going to spend time practicing, you should practice at the highest skill cap possible. Tracer has 4 abilities: Blink, Melee, Recall, and her ult Pulse Bomb. Blink has a long cooldown. At first glance, it may seem small, but it is much longer in combat. Without Blink, you are vulnerable to stuns, roots, and all sorts of AoE. Using Blink to dodge these will help keep you in the fight. Melee. It has a short cooldown and is a good source of ability damage. It works through blinds despite the name. Using it as often as possible against enemy heroes will charge your ult more quickly than using it on minions for half the effect. Recall. This is often a good escape provided you don't wait too long. Currently, it only recalls 2 seconds. This is enough in most cases, allowing you to quickly blink under enemy towers, melee an enemy hero, throw your Pulse Bomb, and then recall out to avoid damage. Pulse Bomb. Once charged, you can throw a bomb that lashes onto a hero. Be careful though, it is a skill shot and possible to miss. What's unique about Tracer is that you start with her ultimate at the beginning of the game. Landing this shot is about equal to unloading a full clip of her pulse pistols into the enemy. Reload. Tracer does not attack continuously. She attacks until she runs out of ammo, and then needs 1 second to reload her weapons. You can reload early, and should if you're not actively attacking targets. You don't want to engage and then only have a single bullet in the chamber. That's a lot to take in. You need a moment. Take a deep breath. Are you good? Alright, let's get into the talent breakdown. Level 1. 1-2 Punch. This talent gives you a second melee charge. Despite its name, like I mentioned earlier, is pure ability damage. Having 2 charges lets you continue to deal damage in spite of blinds. Granted, one should not rely on melee as their only source of damage, but it's useful for finishing off Illidan when he uses Evade. Level 4. Pulse Generator. Being able to heal with the bomb plant will give you a way to recover mid-combat, without relying on a dedicated healer. In addition, you gain a charge of Blink to either escape a dangerous situation or finish off a kill. Level 7. Locked and Loaded, aka the reload minigame. Acquiring this talent will dramatically increase your single target damage and give you a much needed boost. That is provided you can time your reloads in addition to doing everything else required to stay alive. If you'd rather not worry about timing your reloads, an alternative is selecting increased reload speed, which will grant you a flat DPS increase, though not nearly as powerful. Level 10. Quantum Spike. This talent deals an extra 6% of maximum health as damage to heroes. It gives Tracer's Pulse Bomb a nice bump in damage, which allows her to be more intimidating on the battlefield. You can usually expect to have 1 Pulse Bomb per teamfight. It is possible to get 2 if you lead with it, but doing so gives up your in-combat heal and blink. If you do not need this bump in damage, the alternatives are still a good choice. Taking Pulse Rounds allows you to charge your Pulse Bomb more quickly and allows you to spam it more effectively, giving you more heals and blinks. Or you can take Sticky Bomb, which will grant you some valuable CC by slowing your enemies. The added area of effect helps with area denial. It really depends on your circumstances and needs. Level 13. Untouchable. This quest-based talent in the right hands gives an immense power boost by increasing Tracer's damage 5% per enemy hero killed. Be warned, dying once will lose this bonus damage gain, which can cost you a close game. It should be noted that Blink's range is extended by adding a layer of survivability. Even in a losing game, this talent is a tipping point. Managing to gain even half of this quest increases your damage significantly and can turn the game completely around. If your team survives until level 20, it's possible to come back from only having your Nexus standing and the enemy team having all 6 of theirs up. Level 16. Bullet Spray. Taking this talent gives Tracer fantastic wave clear by increasing melee's radius by 40%, especially when combined with the 1-2 punch. If your team lacks wave clear, this talent is a godsend. It will also help you deal damage to heroes who are protected behind a wall as long as they are within Tracer's melee radius. Hitting enemies behind walls is more of a rare use case, but it should be known to give you that extra edge in combat. If you do not need wave clear, take Ricochet. This talent will bounce your basic attacks to another target, prioritizing heroes. This deals full talented damage. This combines well with other talents and can easily allow you to 1v2 enemy heroes. Level 20. Total Recall. This gives Tracer a big boost in her ability to tank. Yeah, tank, provided you avoid stuns. The fact that you can heal from all damage within 2 seconds negates most teams collapsing on you. However, if you're not having too many issues with taking damage, Chrono Triggers is a very good alternative. If you time your blinks accordingly, you can have non-stop attack damage for several seconds, and a well-timed ult can give you additional blink and allow you to kill a single target within 5 or 6 seconds. So what if you want to support Tracer? Well, we've got you covered there too. Abathur is one of Tracer's best allies, effectively turning her into Traceather. His ability to heal and shield means you don't have to risk your healer overextending to keep up with you. That alone makes him indispensable. His added damage can help with follow-up as well. He will allow you to stay in fights much longer as dodging isn't as vital, and you can effectively tank some damage with a hat. Though you won't be able to pull this off every time, he can also improve your attack speed, and when added with chrono triggers, it can really boost your damage output to insane levels. Tracer is well supported by healers who can do their job from afar or engage with minimal risk themselves. Examples of this would be Anduin, Whitemane, Lucio, or Stukov. Ana is usually not recommended as Tracer is highly mobile and has a tiny hitbox, thus making healing skill shots very difficult. Beyond these, team comps should be chosen against the enemy team. Tracer is highly versatile and able to take advantage of most openings. Generally, you want at least one tank or two bruisers. Having a ton of assassins is problematic as you will have no ability to soak damage or deal large amounts of CC. It's important to remember, when dealing with large amounts of CC, to play back, play safe, and peel for your team. You will have to rely on your team to take those stuns for you, only engaging afterwards or in quick and fast dashes. Let's talk advanced tactics and tips. Tracer has 3 charges of blink. These take a while to recharge. You should use them in the 1 blink in, 1 blink dodge, and 1 blink out mentality. Try to space them out when possible. It is possible to gain an additional blink, allowing you to dodge or pursue. With time, you'll learn when to risk using all 3 in combat. One thing that's not recommended is spamming blink. In most cases, this will be inefficient. Blinking next to terrain may cause you to blink backwards instead of forward. Despite my earlier jesting about blinking into action, you should know when to walk into fights. Blinking in is always shocking, but sometimes saving that blink for an extra dodge or chase can make the difference between killing a target and getting rooted and murdered. While this isn't a tactic per se, if you do not mind changing your control scheme, you can disable smart click and assign move to right click. This will make it so you don't change the target to a minion if you right click on them to move. You will have to target via attack move, which is the A key by default. Assign it to left click. It can be awkward to learn, but invaluable if mastered. Keep in mind, this is a global setting and will affect all other heroes. Tactics for your adversary. Typically, Genji is Tracer's direct counter. It is possible for Tracer to murder her entire team by firing a full clip into a level 20 Genji whose deflect deals higher damage and to all nearby heroes. You might think, alright, don't attack Genji. No, simply bait it out and spam your D ability. This is much easier and makes his deflect deal almost nothing. If you are very good and precise, you can switch targets if available while it is up and swap back to him when it's down. Chances are low that you will actually kill Genji, but you shouldn't be afraid of him either. Just take care and be smart. I think that covers everything. If you'd like to know how to play a hero, leave a comment below and which one you'd like to see next. Or come and discuss it on our Discord. If this helped you out, please like and subscribe. With that all said, I'm Muzick, and I'll see you in the Nexus.